Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. The Hurricane Watchman is here with your latest update on the tropics. We definitely got a little bit more things to certainly talk about. There we got now subtropical storm Nepartak there, as you can clearly see. With maximum sustained winds about 35 knots, about 40 miles per hour. And air pressure up to around 986 millibars. Just to the east of Tokyo, Japan. Definitely going to be affecting it a little bit, given that then we do have the Summer Olympics going on at the moment, but it's not going to be anything, super. It's not going to be a Category 3. It's not going to be a hurricane. It's mainly a tropical depression, barely holding on to a tropical storm, but it's very subtropical, as you can see, very widespread. I'm going to bring this up to satellite imagery just so we have a better idea of what we're looking at here with satellite imagery, because it is very, very. Look how widespread it is. Very, very wide storm. It's a huge storm, very, very wide. Doesn't have a tight center circulation. There's dry air getting into it. It doesn't have a lot of convection. It is not looking like a very, very healthy storm at all. But nevertheless, it is going to bring some heavy rain toward Japan. You can see the coastline of Japan right there, ladies and gentlemen. So Japan going to get some rain from this, but it isn't going to be super duper catastrophic in any way, shape, or form. I'm going to go right on to Witty and take a better look at satellite of this system, so we have an idea of what we are dealing with this system. So I want to just sort of talk about the system and where it's at and the impacts it could bring. So let's go to visual satellite. So there it is, as you can see right there. You can see lots of rotation in that system. Looks like heavier rain to the north of that system, producing a lot of those heavy rain. Producing a lot of heavy rain and probably some gusty winds there. Tokyo is pretty far away from it. It's like all the way down in this region, and the storm's making landfall all the way up here. And so, yes, it is going to bring some heavier wind and some gusty wind and some heavy rain, but it's going to be like a Harvey in any way, shape, or form. Is it going to be like a Infa that we're having there in China right now? But it is indeed going to bring some heavy rain. But you can kind of see where the center circulation is right there. If we do the past 6 to 12 hours, if we do the past 12 hours, it will certainly be much easier to have a better understanding and an idea of just exactly where the center circulation is at, and just so we have an idea of what the storm has done in the past several hours. Alright, so satellite's working. Alright, wait for it to play. Internet can be kind of slow sometimes. So there it is. You can see much tighter. You can see the area is very exposed. It starts to lose some of its cloud cover right here as dry air gets in there. Storm weakens. So again, making landfall with winds of about 40 miles per hour, 35 knots. So not a very, very strong storm at all whatsoever. Very, very weak actually. But there it is. Some convection there happening over eastern Japan. So certainly not going to be a big flood of, not going to be a big wind event at all. So we certainly have quite a bit of things to talk about today. So let's start going from east to west. I don't know why I started with Nepartak, because that certainly wasn't what I was trying to do. But Infa, aka Fabian. There it is. I'm going to turn off the storm tracks. But as you can see, there's that system. Lots of heavy rain. I think the provinces in China, correct me if I'm wrong, in I'm not even going to try to pronounce it because I'm going to get it wrong, but with Tropical Storm Infa, the remnants of it, lots of heavy rain in this region. Everything's going to continue. Let's actually just do the past 3 hours. Give it some time to load. Why is the internet so slow? My God. So, what we're seeing with this system right here, Are we still live? Okay, yeah, my computer is dragging. We're like doing 44% is what my CPU says. So that's bad. Computer is really being slow right now. I don't know what's going on. Are we doing better? It's bad. We're doing, I don't know why computer processing units is at 50%. I don't know. The CPU. It's saying it's being really slow. Okay, this isn't good. Because I kind of need my computer to work in order to know what I'm pointing at. Try this again. Here's the system. Right here. In this entire region, there's going to be lots of heavy rain as the storm continues to move this direction and off here towards the peninsula of Korea and out. So it's going to just be ripped apart because you have that jet stream which comes right on through here. And so it's starting to move in this direction. It's going to be pulled off over the peninsula of Korea. So lots of heavy rain for sure. Lots of gusty winds. Definitely heavy rain. You can even see some wind shear off to its east. The Yellow Sea. Okay. So certainly going to be a lot of flooding for this part of China. And then this is what we're looking at in terms of info right here. Again, we were just talking about info, but here it is. I'm going to actually zoom in quite a bit so you can actually see what I'm talking about. So we got Tokyo down here. So again, there is some rain in this. Not going to be incredibly heavy, but the biggest threat with this system is by far going to be the rain. So here's that system right there. As you can kind of see, Tokyo is right here. So it's well to the north and to the east, bringing probably some gusty winds and gusty rain to the northeast of Japan, as you can see right there. So definitely we're actually getting some heavy bands of rain moving over eastern Japan, which could cause some minor street flooding. Depending on how long that heavy rain lasts, could go from moderate to even heavy street flooding, and even some bayous could be, or if they have rivers overflowing. I said that and I realized how stupid I sounded. Of course they have rivers in Japan. But yes, heavy rain over Japan. Biggest threat's going to be rain. Wind not going to be a problem. This is going to be in here and out of here. It's not going to be a stalling system, I don't think. But it isn't moving the fastest either. We also want to talk about what we got in the East Pacific. Here it is, ladies and gentlemen. We got this system, and then we got another system behind it, I believe. Wow, would you look at that? Even more storms trying to develop. I think the one that, yeah, that one died. Okay, it's dead. Okay. So we certainly got some stuff to talk about. So, December number 1, 30% chance of cyclone formation in the next 5 days. The synchronized showers and thunderstorms associated with the small area of low pressure located around 8,000 miles east-southeast of the southern tip of the Baja California Peninsula. Environmental conditions appear marginally conductive for some gradual development of this system over the next several days as it moves westward at around 10 miles per hour. So, as you can see, we're actually going to bring up the satellite imagery. Going to get out of this. Going to go back to tropical tidbits. Going to go to satellite imagery so we have a better idea of what we're looking at here. So again, a lot of convection in this system. Something I wanted to just sort of point out, there's a lot of convection. It has a pretty good chance of probably developing in some kind of a tropical system. But lots of convection there, as y'all can clearly see. Given with lots of convection in this system, there's a lot of energy in the system. There's a big potential that this storm could become a tropical depression here. I think, it's got a lot of convection, so trying to really develop this could become something very, very interesting. So as you can see right here, lots of convection in this area. And given that we have all that convection, means there's a lot of heavy rain, and the possibility of a tropical system developing is possible. I certainly believe. I definitely want to look at the forecast model so we have an idea of what we're looking at with this disturbance. As you can kind of see, it takes quite a bit of time. It doesn't even show it actually developing to anything. It's really the second one behind it that has the biggest chance, in fact, of actually developing into something much bigger. Another one behind that one. I'm certainly waiting because this is going actually towards the middle of August. It's still nothing happening in the North Atlantic. Well, I haven't actually looked at the North Atlantic today in terms of models. So taking a look at the models, let's see what we have in the North Atlantic. Absolutely nothing developing in the North Atlantic. Not a thing. I mean, we do get a little few spin-offs coming off of the coast of Africa, but I'm not seeing anything developing at all. I'm wondering what the sea surface temperatures are looking like right now. North Atlantic sea surface temperatures are incredibly hot, especially here in the Gulf of Mexico, as you can kind of see. So as you can clearly see here in the North Atlantic, we're seeing, or in the Gulf of Mexico there, we're seeing water temperatures about 30 to 31 degrees centigrade. We're talking 87, 88 degrees Fahrenheit. So water temperatures are incredibly hot. In terms, for water temperatures are very conductive for tropical development. Very, very possible for a tropical storm to develop in those kind of water temperatures. So the water temperatures are incredibly hot here in the Caribbean and in the Gulf of Mexico. Take a closer look. Look at these water temperatures, 30 degrees centigrade in the. We're actually seeing 31 degrees centigrade there in the Gulf of Mexico. So that is showing incredibly hot temperatures, 31 degrees centigrade, just absolutely incredible in terms of how hot these water temperatures are. Very, very insane. Haven't seen anything like this in a long time. 30, 31 degrees centigrade, 32 degrees centigrade is 90. So we're seeing 87, 88.5 degrees Fahrenheit right now in the Gulf of Mexico. Incredibly hot. Very, very, very. If we were to have a hurricane right now and no dry air, no wind shear, you could easily have a Category 5 brewing in the Gulf of Mexico right now. But how deep is this warm water? How deep does this go of 80 degrees in depth? That is what we know as tropical cyclone heat potential. How much heat is in the ocean has the potential of tropical cyclone development in terms of its intensity. Very, very, very hot water. Almost just, almost unseen, If I go to, just look at how much, if I go to sea surface temperature anomalies, look how much, if we're talking about, even here, we're talking 3/4 to 1 degree above average in parts of the Gulf of Mexico. Look at this. Some areas are very well above average. Some areas are actually slightly at or just below average. Most of the Gulf of Mexico is just around average, maybe a little bit cooler along the coastlines here. But nevertheless, we are incredibly warm right now. See, the Gulf of Mexico is going above average about almost 0.4 of a degree. So we got some things we got to certainly be talking about here. We got high pressure we got to talk about. We got quite a bit of things we got to talk about here. Let's see. Doesn't show that aerial pressure off the coast of Georgia, Georgia and Florida anymore. We got several tropical waves. We got the intertropical convergence zone, the ITCZ right here. This is moving through. We got tropical waves right here, right here, and right there, moving through and farther to the west. An area of low pressure right here, staying off the coast of Mexico. We got high pressure here, forcing everything south. We also got high pressure over Virginia and Washington, forcing everything south. So everything is being forced to go along this direction and go up. And that is going to allow, if this continues, and we start to get storms starting to fire up again, that could certainly be a problem here in the future, where we could see storms coming from over here, coming through here, and doing like this. We have things being poured towards the northwest Gulf of Mexico. Gives us a 2017 vibe, almost the Harvey vibe there, because it's very similar to what Harvey did there in 2017 and we had Irma coming through here like this, and then it came, well, it was actually like this. Just went like this. And then again, we had Harvey. And so there's all these storms that, we remember developing in a sort of a pattern like this. So lots of high pressure suppressing everything down, keeping it very far south. So the intertropical convergence zone certainly, we got monsoons. It's just, it's incredible. Truthfully, it's incredible. So again, there's tropical waves making their way through. Here's the Gulf of Mexico. There's the Gulf of Mexico. Very, very hot temperatures. Look at these temperatures. I think red is sea surface temperatures. I wish it was green, but like, I don't think the water temperature is 79 degrees. No, I don't know what, wait. I don't know what red is in. I don't know, I'm a little confused about that one. There's that area low pressure over Georgia now. Got an area low pressure here, gonna go west. Let's move over here. We looked at that. Not incredible, not a whole lot of things to talk about, but there's the intertropical convergence zone. But just an incredible amount of heat. So we're gonna go into chapter tropics and just sort of looking over everything. Really, just sort of wanted to talk about, look at these water temperatures. High favorability in terms of water temperatures and everything here in the Caribbean, the Gulf of Mexico, Southern Caribbean doesn't always look the best, but really, quite some interesting things could be happening. It could be very, very dangerous. Okay. Let's see here. I have 11 emails. Oh my god. Why can I not get to this? I need to get to the... Can I get to this? Yes. So I'm going to zoom out. This is tropical cyclone heat potential. Really, some of the big blob of that, in the Gulf of Mexico and in the Caribbean. So that just shows that the Caribbean is starting to heat up quite a bit. Also meaning that not only we got the Caribbean heating up, we got the Gulf of Mexico heating up, and we got even some stuff going along down here. So, given that we have this starting to heat up down here, this is really hard to do it from that direction. We got this heating up this way. We got this starting to heat up. We got the Gulf of Mexico starting to heat up. And so this really could be bad news in terms of what we could see in August and September. September, August could be bad. September could also be bad. So I'm afraid that this hurricane season, maybe we haven't seen anything super crazy yet. I mean, Hurricane Elsa, an 85-mile-an-hour hurricane come through the Caribbean, very, very interesting and impressive. But right now, not seeing a whole lot of interesting stuff. So this is, again, as of the 27th of July today. Should be today. But just look at this. Look how hot. Even in 900, 910, this is potential. Areas of the lowest pressure. We could get an 880 millibar hurricane in parts of the Gulf of Mexico. Look at how strong, easily 165 to 170 knot hurricane blowing through the Gulf of Mexico. Really isn't out of the realm of possibility. I mean, we could even get a Category 1 hurricane in Lake Michigan. Right here, look at this. Pretty impressive. In terms of minimum air pressure, between 980 and 990 millibars. So even then, still pretty interesting. That was for 2020 status. Wind shear, again, this is also talking about, this is a 20 degrees centigrade isotherm, I guess. You can kind of see, this is the jet stream right here. Just incredible. Looking at how hot these water temperatures are 31 degrees centigrade. Just incredible how hot these water temperatures truthfully are. This is going to be an insane hurricane season, and I'm hoping nothing bad really truthfully happens, but again, definitely going to have to keep a close full eye watch in terms of what we're looking at. So, it is currently July the 20th, so we're roughly almost in September, so we're going to start seeing things starting to ramp up really fast. We've been kind of quiet, and once we get into August, that's when things are going to ramp up pretty quickly, according to the models, or at least the GFS showing nothing, but I think we could see something. Certainly, I do think we could see certainly something, so, again, definitely think we could see something here, but right now, I don't know what we're going to see yet, but something is definitely going to be developing, and I don't think it's going to be good. Hurricane season has been really, really quiet here since Elsa, and I'm very interested to see what we could see here in August. Let's see what else I need to look at. So I think this kind of shows, you know, this is the latest frame in terms of, look at all these tropical waves. All of these are just, oops, I didn't mean to do that. These are all just tropical waves. This is all just monsoon energy coming off the coast of Africa. Could be really bad. So, does anyone have any comments, questions, or concerns? I do have a few announcements I need to make. I'm going to just pull up the satellite imagery of the North Atlantic. Alright, I need to make a few announcements. Pull it up on Discord. So if you don't know, I did post something on Twitter. One of my people did post something on Twitter, actually. We need more people. It's only me and another guy. We need more people on the team. We really need more people part of the Hurricane Watch team. We need more members. So you can, feel free. I need some people. We need people to do, videos. We need people to help with social media. We need people to help with, effects and certain better ideas. Give out better ideas. Tell me what we need. We need, other meteorologists, not meteorologists, but other people who are hurricane enthusiasts who could come on the show or not come on the stream. And so there's a lot of things that the Hurricane Watch team really needs. So DM me on Instagram, DM us on Twitter, email me at hurricanewatchteam@gmail.com. Let me give you my address thing. It's Hannah Weitzel number 7190 on Discord. So feel free to DM me on Discord. Would love to see if you could, I would love to have more partners. So, with that being said, since no one has any comments, questions, or concerns, have a wonderful rest of your morning. If anyone has any other comments, questions, or concerns, feel free to let me know. I'm going to give y'all a few minutes to ask any questions that y'all have. Also, just so you'll know, because not a lot is going on, I will be playing Hurricane Outbreak or any other games you'll want me to play, just to kind of spice up my channel, make it a little bit exciting, because there's not a lot going on, and I kind of want to make this channel a little exciting when it's sort of calm, during the, well, even when it's the off-season here, we got stuff going on in the South Pacific itself, Indian Ocean, so. But, definitely going to be playing some games. If y'all have any game requests y'all want me to play, feel free to let me know. I'll be playing some games today, probably at 1800 UTC, 1 p.m. Central Time. So, with all that being said, have a wonderful rest of your day. Peace out.